Hello and welcome to our next lesson, where we are going to talk about OKR reflect and reset part of your OKR cycle. So when we are reaching the end of the cycle, then usually you should have these three types of events or activities: review, retro, and reset. They are key activities that close one OKR cycle and open a new one. Ideally, these events are held separately to allow time for reflection between sessions, as each has a unique goal. OKR review focuses on final scoring, assessing whether objectives were reached and to what extent key results were achieved. OKR retro evaluates the processes around OKRs, identifying learnings and improvements for the next cycle to enhance business impact. OKR reset sets new OKRs for the upcoming cycle, incorporating achievements from the review and improvement ideas from the retro. These sessions collectively ensure continuous improvement and strategic alignment. Here's a simple OKR review template you can use. Let's say you have an objective to increase customer satisfaction and loyalty. As the cycle ends, it's time to score this objective and review its performance. Record the final score of the objective and then reflect on the key results and initiatives. For example, the team identified 3 key learnings. Effective training and process optimization led to faster customer service response times. The CSAT score improved but fell short of the goal, indicating potential areas in customer experience needing attention. Insights on customer retention highlighted specific challenges and opportunities. This review serves as a pre-retrospective, gathering data to focus on during the retrospective session for future improvements. Finally, decide whether to keep, modify, or remove the OKR. In this example, the team chose to keep the objective, deeming it still relevant and critical, but plan to modify the key results in the next cycle. This straightforward template helps prepare for a thorough OKR retro. Preparing for a successful OKR retrospective involves 3 key steps. Gathering data. Ensure the OKR review has taken place so you understand the scores and key learnings. Use a template like the one mentioned earlier to compile this information. Pre-meeting reflection. Ask participants to reflect on their OKRs and process prior to the meeting. Encourage them to consider what was challenging and what worked well. Set expectations. Remind everyone that the OKR retro is a constructive session aimed at learning and improvement, not blaming. Emphasize the importance of psychological safety to encourage honest and open discussions. By following these steps, you can create a productive environment for continuous improvement. Sometimes you may need a focused OKR retro, especially if certain areas are lagging in your OKR process or content. Here are 5 focused retro areas to consider. Cycle and cadence. Evaluate the OKR setting process. Inclusivity, check-in frequency and quality. Assess alignment and dependencies between departments. Measurement and tracking. Ensure key results are measurable and verifiable. Review data availability and the effectiveness of tools that you are using. Engagement and collaboration. Assess team engagement with OKRs, cross-functional collaboration and feedback mechanism to adapt quickly if goals fell behind. Learning and adaptation. Identify challenges, obstacles, and how the team adapt to them. Focus on lessons learned and adaptation strategies. And culture and mindset. Check how well OKRs are integrated into daily work, their impact on growth, mindset, transparency, visibility, and sparking discussions. A focused retro on specific areas of improvement can lead to more engaged discussions and better outcomes. Tailor these focus areas to your team's needs, such as combining technical depth with OKRs or moving towards more outcome-based OKRs. Pinpointing specific pain points will make retrospectives more effective and relevant. Here is a simple OKR retro template with 2 key questions. What will we start, stop, or continue doing to get more value from the OKR framework? Are there any unclear matters related to OKRs that we need to address? Here's an example from a team OKR retro. Start. Agree on a maximum number of key results and their complexity per quarter. Stop. Taking on too many key results in one quarter to maintain focus and realistic goals. And keeping a backlog of OKR ideas for future quarters to be better prepared for the next cycle as a continue. For the second question, teams might raise issues like the time required to define outcome-based key results or balancing technical and OKR priorities. It is essential to address these unclear matters during the retro, with leaders or OKR champions providing answers or committing to follow up with guidelines. This approach ensures teams see the value in retrospectives and fosters a continuous improvement mindset in goal setting. This concludes our session on OKR, Reflect and Reset. These steps are crucial for continuous improvement in your OKR process. In the next lesson, we will look at roles that are important for successful OKR implementation and adoption.